are pleading guilty in each of these cases voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted in each of these cases to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. As I find you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, it is freely and voluntarily made. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these three involving Joshua Gross on 26C or 192, 193, and 194. What are we going to be doing on these three?
Your Honor, it's 3 years on all of the CC.
Okay, he's going to plead to all three?
Yes, sir. And Your Honor, this is when we also, we had a plea originally worked out. Some things happened at the bench that made it all of Dalvin's competency. All the motion have been evaluated. Dr. Pond evaluated and found he was competent. So,
All right, first of all, Mr. Gross, that's you. Yeah, am I pronouncing it correctly, Gross?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a gross amount to something of gross.
Yeah, I had a family, a Gross family. That was their last name. Lived down the street from me growing up.
They good?
Yeah, they're great people.
I never got to meet them.
Yeah, Gross. They live in Gross.
Yeah, I never got to meet my family. My mom's dad was adopted. He's actually part Spaniard through his father and his mother. His father was what they call completely Irish. His mother was what they call Latino. His son, his father's wife was what they call Spaniard.
Yeah, well, be darned.
So I'm part Spaniard.
There you go. You got a good bloodline.
In Colombia.
And first of all, we had an issue to make sure that you were competent to stand trial on these three cases. Dr. Ed Grappon evaluated you. You probably remember he's a very nice man. And in his letter of report dated May 29th, 2026, Dr. Grappon deemed you to be competent to stand trial. So, and this letter and finding this report dated May 29th, 2026 shall be made a part of the record in each of these three cases, 26C or 192, 193, and 194 on this date without objection.
No objection.
It shall be done. It'll be called Court's Exhibit 1 in each case. Hey, Lacey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these exhibits number one in each of these three cases. I'm going to put them on. There's one Dr. Grappon. I'm going to put them. I can put them all on the base, and then we can just make copies and put a copy in each file.
I'll electronically put a copy in each file, Judge. That's easy.
Okay, you want me to just put these all on this?
Yeah, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, in each of these three cases, Court's Exhibit 1, Dr. Grappon's report finding the defendant competent to stand trial in each of these cases will be made a part of the record without objection.
No objection.
Done. Each of these, does the defendant, Mr. Gross, waive formal readings of the indictments and arraignments? We can proceed in summary.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
In summary, the defendant is similarly charged with on or about January 18th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, with the third-degree felonies of assault on, 26 CR 192 is harassment of a public servant, a third-degree felony. 26 CR 193 and 194 are third-degree felonies of assault on a public servant. Each of these are listed at the complainants are different public servants, and apparently this all occurred at Baptist Hospital, the event, and that in 192, the complainant is a nurse employed at Baptist Hospital who was treating the defendant based upon his arrest. And then in 193 and 194, the defendant was alleged to have struck public servants, namely Jefferson County Corrections officers who were conducting their business as officials in providing inmate security and supervision. Each of these are third-degree felonies, which means if convicted, sir, you face no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison and a fine up to $10,000 to be assessed for each of these cases. Do you understand what you are facing, sir?
Yes, sir.
Agreements have been reached where you would be found guilty, sentenced to 3 years in prison in each of these cases to run concurrently. Is that your understanding of the plan?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, sir, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead in each of these cases, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and
Guilty as
because
charged.
you are guilty?
Guilty as charged.
I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 in each of these cases. And I'm going to ask you, did you sign those documents, understand them,
Yes,
discuss
sir.
them with your attorney?
Yes,
or
sir.
not?
That's what I did.
Hold on, let me speak.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign these, discuss them with your attorney? Is everything true and correct here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good.
The last board did.
All right. State's Exhibit 1 in each of these cases is tendered without objection.
No objection.
Admitted. Among other things, these states that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty pleas. They are freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictments have been read to you. You've read them. You are guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights of to appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. Totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record in each of these cases.
Your Honor, so.
Pre-sentence reports waived in each of these cases, Mr. Groves?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stand by. Got a lot of papers to sign here. Almost. How long have you been in jail now? Would you say? Do you remember? How long?
No,
Yes, sir.
at least 4 more months. Maybe 5, maybe 3 or 4 better. Get on max. And now I'm on isolation, scabbing a cop.
Okay. Sign all these. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record in each of these cases without an objection. The court makes the following findings, sir, that you are pleading guilty in each of these cases voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted in each of these cases to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. As I find you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, it is freely and voluntarily made. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these 3 cases. And I am following these agreements. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 3 years. In each of these cases, these sentences shall run concurrently together in each of these cases.
In God's hand.
Do you understand what has happened today?
Yes, Your Honor. My brother Cortelius Laws from Mississippi. I agree.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Yes, Your Honor.
Say yes.
Okay. And by the way, you will be given credit for all time you have served in accordance with this. You probably know better than anybody how long you've been there. You will be given credit for all of that. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Maybe close to half a year.
Good. Well, you ought to be out pretty soon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything else? That is all. Good luck. Yes, sir.